morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Today is Monday, November 27th, 2023. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers. Well, with the Niners playing on Thanksgiving, there wasn't a whole lot of news coming out of San Francisco. So instead, we sat around yesterday seeing if the Philadelphia Eagles would lose to the Buffalo Bills. And unfortunately, once again, Philly snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, winning for the third straight week when trailing at halftime. Unbelievable, and yet all too believable, unfortunately. So that means no matter what happens this week against the Niners, the Eagles are still going to be the number one seed in the NFC. But if there is a bit of a silver lining, it's the fact that Philly's defense is going to be gassed. They were on the field for 92 plays against the Bills and 74 plays the week before that against the Chiefs. So they have got to be tired. And if I am Kyle Shanahan, I am going to run the hell out of the ball next week. Even if it's not working early, I'm going to stick with the run because I think all those plays and all that time on the field is eventually going to take its toll on Philly, and holes are going to open up for the Niners. The Eagles have been on the field, just their defense, mind you, for more than an hour and 12 minutes the last 2 weeks. That is going to have an effect. It has to. These guys are only human, or so we think. So, as it stands right now in the NFC, like I said, Eagles number 1 at 10-1. The Lions and the Niners have the same record at 8-3, but San Francisco is the 2 seed because they win the tiebreaker, better conference record. So Eagles 1, Niners 2, Lions 3. The Falcons are 4 because they lead the pitiful NFC South. Cowboys are 5th. They're, of course, 8-3 as well. Vikings are 6 right now, but they still play the Bears tonight in Monday Night Football, and the Seahawks are the final playoff seed in the NFC at 6-5. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Monday, David Lombardi has an excellent column in The Athletic all about how the Niners are really good at 2 specific skills this year. 1, generating explosive plays on offense, and 2, preventing explosive plays on defense. It's a nice deep dive on The Athletic for you if you want to read it. Just click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch. Well, it's not going to be Kyle Shanahan. He is not scheduled to meet the media until Wednesday this week. He didn't do the day after conference call because of the holiday, and he's not doing a press conference today because there was no game on Sunday. So we are not going to hear from Kyle until Wednesday, but Niners locker room will be open after practice tomorrow. So hopefully we get some news and some sound coming then. Sure, they're going to have a lot to say about the biggest game of the year this week. One thing you may have missed, you certainly didn't miss Christian McCaffrey running hard against the Seahawks on Thanksgiving, but you may have missed the photos that his fiance put on Instagram after the game. McCaffrey's body is all cut up and scraped up, and there's blood on him. There's blood on the bed sheets. Kind of crazy pictures for a little behind the scenes look at life in the NFL. If you want to see those pictures, again, I will have a link to them in the description of this episode. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, please, and thank you. I will be live today with Vish Kumaran, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We'll still go through the game on Thanksgiving. We'll break it down. Probably look ahead a little bit to Philadelphia as well. But please join us for that. Hit the little bell right now on the YouTube channel, and you will be notified every time we go live, so you won't miss tonight's show or any other live shows that we do. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.